Hey Tyler, just wanted to review these scales with you here real quick. I think, let's start with F. I think you had it down pretty good, but we'll just review it. Like I said, the easiest thing for me is to try to keep a finger per fret. You can always, shift. Like, for instance, if I wanted to do this, to me it's just easier. My third finger wants to go there now that I've used that a lot. I've kind of trained it. We start with F, of course. First fret, G, A, B flat, C. So the first 5 notes are just that same pattern, right? Whoops. So that's what you want to have to change that pattern. So that would be E flat. We don't want E flat there. That would be the correct note, right? Second finger, second fret. All right, F always makes me have to think a little bit. So we have F, open G, A, B flat. Then we kind of go back to the pattern how we started the scale. C, D, E, F. If we kept going, we'd keep that pattern, right? To G. You can kind of think about it almost like if you drew this out. It would be interesting if you drew out all these notes on the map of the fretboard. You'd have 1 3 1 3 on the lower string, and then 2 3 2 3 on the middle strings, and then 1 3 1 3 on the upper strings, or technically lower, but you know what I mean, upper in pitch. Now, let's do G major, and then I'll also give you a little bit of advice on something that I hadn't forgot to mention in the lesson that may be a good thing to kind of help the left hand. G major, again, we can do the first half of the scale. Whoops. Something didn't sound right. We can do the first half of the scale using, if we want to, right? Using second finger on third fret. Now, the problem with this is right here, you're going to have to shift back. So I usually would suggest keeping it in this position, because then you can just keep all your fingers, right? You're not going to need any higher than 4th fret, but you are going to need 1st fret here. So we have G, open A, 2nd fret B, C, D, E, F sharp is our only 4th finger note we need in here, and then open G again, A, open B. So we only really have one fretted note on the G string. C, D, E, make sure F sharp here, and then G. Now, one thing also that you can do that doesn't really have as much to do with theory, so you kind of have to turn off what your notes are in your brain, but kind of working on so I'm just doing open 2, open 2, open 2, open 2, open 2. And I can do that with any combination of fingers. So 1 and 3. Right? I can do 2 and 4. So it's kind of a mindless exercise. And it's good for the left hand, but it's also good for the right hand over here. I think actually that's where I'm having the most trouble, is going back and forth with the right hand. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I missed one there. So those are just some exercises that I like using to kind of get the hands going. Again, you can try open 1, even open 1, 2, you could do that. Right? Or open 2, open 2, open 3, 1, 3, 1, 4. It's whatever you want. You can be creative. So let me know if you have any questions. Maybe next week we can start on E major. So it's not too bad. Obviously, it would start with open E. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I think a lot of our songs right now are in F or G minor or G. All right? Let me know if you have any questions.